Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're getting a chance to come to your mat. Today's practice is going to be about balance. I'm going to show you 3 poses to increase your balance, to strengthen your core, to bring stability to your legs. So let's get started. We're going to start in standing today. Feet are going to be about 2 fist width apart, or about the width of a block, if you happen to have a block. So you can go ahead and put that between your feet if you have one, just to get a feel for the distance between the feet. Relax your hands down by your sides, and then let's just go ahead and take a few deep and delicious breaths. Good. Beautiful. And once you've got the measurement of your feet, you can take the block out or you can leave it there if it feels good to you. And we'll start with a moving balance. Here's my philosophy on moving balances. When I'm falling down or falling out of balance, I'm moving. So I want to be able to catch myself or find stability while I'm moving. So that's why I like moving balances. We're going to start with something very, very basic for balance. Root down through your right foot. Bring your arms out to the side and just lift your left knee. That's option 1, okay? So to make this a moving balance, I'm going to take my left leg out to the left. Now the good thing about doing balance poses is that they strengthen your joints, especially your ankle. So I spent a lot of time with sprained ankles as a kid, so my ankles tend to be a little bit weaker. So I like to do balance poses to strengthen them. Exhale, release, come back to your mat. Just shake it out in case there's a little muscle fatigue happening on one side. Root down through your left foot. Come up onto the ball of your right toes. And then start by just lifting your right leg. Making sure that you're finding a spot where you can set your gaze, your dristi. And then when you're ready, inhale. And bring your leg out to the side. I call this starfish pose. And just see how long you can hold it for. Right? You may feel some intensity in the left side and the ankle. You may feel your foot moving side to side. This is good for strengthening the muscles and the tendons in your feet. Exhale and release. So we're going to do 3 more poses that are a little more complicated. So if you're happy with the first set of poses, go ahead and return to those. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, I'm going to invite you to step to the top of your mat. And we're going to move through 3 poses, 3 balance poses. So first of all, find your dristi. So find a spot on the floor. If you're a beginner, set your gaze. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, and you're relatively good at balance and you want to take a challenge, then go ahead and lift your gaze to eye level. So now root down through your right foot, find your dristi point, and then come to your breath, deep and slow. Floating your arms out into T, using the wall if you think it's necessary, or bringing your hands to your heart is the way to go. Breathe nice and deep, and then float that left knee into the chest. And then leaning forward, kick the toes out behind you for warrior 3. So you can move your dristi to the floor at this point if it hasn't moved there already. And then see if you can bring your hands all the way down to the floor. You may fall out of it, but that's okay. Come to a standing split. And then step your left leg all the way back for a warrior 1 pose. Bend into the square of the knee and reach your fingertips up to the sky. You might want to heel toe your right foot a little wider to the edge of the mat to increase your stability. Hands on the waist and step to the top of your mat. Shake your legs out. And again, the key to balance is to find your dristi. So find that focal point wherever it may be. And seeing as we're transitioning to the floor, you may want to start your focal point on the floor. Root down through the left leg. Firm your low belly, and when you're ready, hands either at heart center or out into a T, float the right knee into the chest. Hold for as long as comfortable for you, and then once you're ready, extend the right leg out behind you. Good. This one's a little harder for me. And then take your fingertips to the floor. This is not my easy side to balance. And then go ahead and step way back to warrior 1. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Heel toe your foot over if you need a little bit more stability. And then step your feet together at the top of your mat. And those are a few ways that you can incorporate into your practice, or even if you have a few minutes, if you're standing around somewhere and you want to play, these are ways that you can help increase your balance. I find with my students, balance becomes an issue as we get older. So if we can keep practicing our balance, we can not only stay balanced in our physical body, but we can stay balanced in our completely chaotic life. Thank you for being here. Namaste.